Hey guys, it's Katuro with a guide for the Year 4 Part 4 story trials, starting with training at the joke shop with Robin. So to get past this trial, you just have to make sure 5 opponents don't breach the defenses, and I start by placing Whiz-Bang right in the center, put a Bombastic Bomb behind it, and then protect it from the gnome attack. This takes out the first wave pretty easy. So when the second wave starts, I wait for him to do his attack and I do a side along to protect my items, place a Whiz-Bang and then another Bombastic Bomb. Then I incarcerate the rats over so that they get damaged by all of this. And this third wave is really crazy because a lot come at you, so you really just need to keep 5 from breaching the defenses. I place a Whiz-Bang and I protect it. Then I incarcerate the rats over to try to get damage to them as well. Place another Whiz-Bang over on this side, place a Bombastic Bomb over here to try to do some damage, and then I'm going to incarcerate them all. And at this point the rats die and all that's left is the gnome, and I only have 3 that breach the defenses, so I'm still able to pass even though he's able to get past me. It might take you a few tries, but you'll definitely get it. This next trial is practicing the repairing charm with Daniel and your other friends, and you need to get his health to 1,000 so he can cast Protego Diabolica. And the first thing I like to do is stop Ivy's Accio by placing Protego Totalum, and then I heal Daniel to try to get his health up, and then I stand in the way of all the attacks to try to avoid as much damage to him as possible so he can cast his spells. And after he's able to cast a spell, you just really need to protect him and heal him and just focus those spells. Protego Totalum and healing, a Pisky if you need it, and just standing in the way of everything else so he's able to take him out. Here I get Ivy and Robin together, that way his attack can go after them, and then I'm able to win pretty easy. In this next trial you're going to be training with the dueling dummy, and he copies every single spell you do, so I try to mainly focus on spells that I can walk away from. You can see here with the snowball I'm able to walk away. Then I do a Pugno because he can't hurt me with that. And then I have to do Stupefy because I don't have anything else. I know he's going to get me, but it doesn't do too much damage. You can see I'm able to walk out of the Atmospheric Charm and just move as far as you can. Next I'm going to be doing Snowball again, so I move far away to do as much damage as possible. So you can see for the more part the main spells I'm using is Incendio, Atmospheric Charm, Snowball, a Pugno, because most of these you can walk out of. Sometimes you're going to have to do something else like Stupefy like I did, but for the more part you're okay. You do have limited movement, which is why I'm doing long movement, trying to move as far as I can with each step. And honestly at this point his health is really low, so I could have taken him out with anything probably, but I just did Accio because I knew it was going to take him right out. This next trial is defeating the Opaleye with Hagrid, and it's really not too hard. You have Obscurus, and the main thing I focus on is Obscurus when he's doing this attack, and then I do Augmenting on the other because I can just walk out of it, and that's easy. I don't focus on Protego Totalum at all, just doing damage as much as I can. Eventually he's going to get to the point where he doesn't take any more damage after you're doing these attacks, and then you have to defeat his little baby Opaleyes. And to take them out, I go between Incendio and Obscurus. You can hit 2 at a time with Incendio and with Obscurus, so I focus on these 2 at first, and I just do the damage, and I move around trying to avoid damage from their attacks, which is pretty easy. And you can see I take them out, and then I have this last one. So I just hit him with a Pugno to take him out really quick, so I can then focus on the boss the same way I did before with Obscurus and Augmente. And at this point my health is not too low at all, and my movement is low, so honestly he doesn't do too much damage with that attack, so I just decided to just sit there and take him out, and then I do Incendio, and I think I end him with a Pugno because it's actually pretty easy at that point. For this last trial you're doing Atmospheric Charm with Cass, and it's actually pretty easy. What I do first is I just hit her with Atmospheric Charm and don't worry about her healing. Then I'm going to move all the way over here, and once she casts her healing a second time, then I'm going to Stupefy her out of it and hit her with another Atmospheric Charm. And you can see this takes her health down really fast since she's not healing, and then once she goes to heal again I just hit Stupefy again and she's done. Pretty easy. I hope this helps you guys with the Part 4 story trials. Thank you so much for watching.